Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want?
Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, two survivors of Scalise, are looking for work.
And why should I take them?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
I'm from Scalise, and I know them both personally. They worked in the royal mines, and their master couldn't praise them highly enough.
In the Scalise mines? That's skillful work. I'll be glad to talk to them. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here. Goodbye.
You fucking stinking human. I'll fucking show you.
Show what you're made of. Now.
Oh, Christ.
Damn!
Big Roshan's.
I know you. I remember that ugly...
You call that...
Yeah. Yeah.
Leave me be. I wanna sleep. Ah.
Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, pa, pa. Pa, pa.
you now.
The treasure.
Talk to me.
Hey,
The monastery.
leave it be.
I won't.
But don't get involved, Henry.
Wait, who exactly did you?
Well, he catch up.
But couldn't they? Don't be a twat.
Go to hell, Henry. You and Elias. You're one as bad as the other.
Ugh. I want to get back. I'd like. Isn't.
Hey, good. God be with you.
The miller and Ledechko.
You really found work?
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. The reward we talked about, we haven't got 2 groschen.
Why did I even bother with you pair of parasites? I risked my good name to find work for the both of you.
And we'll pay you. As soon as we have anything to stop by and visit.
I'd like you to.
So,
I want to.
all right, but
Isn't that?
agreed. Good luck then.
Hey,
I want to. I'm interested. Isn't.
oh now. Greeting.
I want to get. I'd like to.
First, you have to.
Well,
See you later. What am I doing?
Good day.
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink? Or to arrange something?
Were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion. I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want.
Thank you.
Not at all.
I want... Thank...
Not...
Are there...
Not... Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Can't hide from me.
Hey,
Surrender!
you! Don't
You
move
committed
a
a fire-
muscle. Hey,
Gosh,
you!
try it out.
I won't put up with...
Don't move a finger.
You'll get one for.
Stop!
You there! Stop!
Got you. What?
Try that.
I won't put up...
Hey, you!
Oh, shit!
Come here!
Delete-
Surrender! You have to answer for your law.
Gotcha.
What? You're making...
You.
Ah!
Gosh.
What? Oh, come on.
All right, you win. Got you. Don't. It's.
I won't put up...
Who's there?
I'm going to enjoy it.
Save your wife. Not dying yet. Who's there?
Bring it on. God.
I won't put up...
Come here, Lily. Oh! Ah! Ow! Ow! Ew! Ooh.
there.
What? Enough.
Christ!
What's going on there? Hey.
Yeah!
Got you. Personally.
I won't put me in jail.
Want to kill them all. I clicked the wrong button.
Clear off, and pray you never come back here again, or you see my ugly side.
Ugly side. I'm gonna sleep in.
Have you lost something?
What? Let me sleep.
I'd like to discuss.
Well.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have a look at these cucumbers. From the yard.
I'm at your service.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local grave digger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knacker.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man, not always honest.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern.
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No, I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What happened?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon, but as far as I could see, someone took a sword or an axe to her.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg. Maybe that's the same one.
Thank you.
Very well. Bye.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Greetings.
What's happening? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
Can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help her.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his book.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for it?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help it.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive me.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen.
That would be a...
Anything else?
Look around.
Well, it is a little
crowded.
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that. Out loud.
And how are you?
Some of the monks speak to me, But other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problem?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And,
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supply. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he...
All right.
Look, last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need...
I'll do whatever's in... What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't...
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. I'm not holding out much hope for him.
My God. There has to be something.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
I'll give it a go. It's not like I can make it any worse.
So you don't know anything. Don't even think about touching that poor man.
What about the executioner from Ratai? He usually breaks bones, but he might...
The executioner?
Well, maybe it would...
Look!
You wouldn't happen to know what Fritz and Matthew did here, would you?
Don't even talk to me about that. They weren't badly injured compared to most of the others here, and after lying in bed for a while, they got bored. So they started drinking. I'm trying to help people in dire need, and the two of them are drinking! With that cretin Elias.
They always have been thoughtless, but at least they were punished for it. Who is this Elias, anyway?
One of the ordinal monks who helps out here. He was the one who brought the booze. All three of them got friendly pretty fast. You know what they say about birds of a feather.
And do you know what got between them?
I don't have a clue. One minute they're the best friends in the world, and then a lot of yelling and furniture flying around. They threw Fritz and Matthew out straight afterwards.
What kind of person is this Elias?
A timid kind of fellow.
And why is he being so hard on Fritz and Matthew? They're drowning in debt because of him, and it seems all they had was a small fight.
I don't know. He was the one who wanted to befriend them in the first place. I don't believe it's because of any property damage they did. It's got more to do with wounded pride.
Thank you. That's all I need. Tell me more about this. All right.
Take care.
I can't. I just can't. Christ,
What are you making such
a fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like...
Maybe I can make you something.
Oh, then for God's sake.
Good luck to you.
Everything here is fine?
God, what will happen to my family?
Yeah.
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me.
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed.
Well, and you're very lucky.
Yes, that's what everyone...
Well, you're...
Weeks. I have a family. I'm poor. And when...
Quiet!
Is there anything...
When I was little, my father...
And do you remember?
I don't.
I'll try to find...
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Hopefully I...
This doesn't look like... Take care now.
You look all right.
Mostly, but...
Did the humans wound?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebound?
Occasionally.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need change.
Farewell.
I'm not needed here. I'm not needed here. He just needs to sleep. He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly. He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Quiet!
He just needs to sleep. He'll be able to get out of this on his own. He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
For the love...
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbors are dying here. Honestly.
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a...
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium.
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years...
And does anyone know where he...
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Tell me... All right.
May the Lord watch over you.
Hey.
I heard you had a fight.
Heathens.
So it was you?
Yes, it was.
They deserved.
I really don't care.
Look, I can see you limping, and that's after a brawl with two wounded men. What state do you think you'd be in after a real fight with me?
You wouldn't.
Of course I would.
Please, no. So, about that debt. I'll fix things somehow.
भूख लगी है यार मैनू मुझे फिलहाल बहुत भूख लगी है इतनी भूख लगी है कि मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही आप क्या कह रही हैं
Only that fucking roof.
That's some comfort at least.
Sure, farewell.
आप बताएं नहीं आप बताएं ना क्या है आपके पास राइस सेवर के चलें फिर ले आए फिर आ दें फिर ठीक है
What's going on there?
What?
What was that noise?
I must have imagined it.
Hey, who's there? What? God almighty, here again?
Alright. Got the bandage.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Henry.
All right.
Good luck then.
I have the band.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then. Take care.
What? How are you feeling?
Good. It feels clean. Hope it helps.
It will. Tell them to rebandage you daily. You have the bandages here.
Thank you very much, Henry.
Don't mention it.
May the Lord watch over you.
I can't sleep again.
For the love of... God bless.
Look out.
I can hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's there?
Hey, who's there?
You're in the wrong place.
What's going on there?
At the wrong time.
Had enough of life, have you?
What's going on there?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
For the love of God!
I brought some meat.
Quiet! Can't. I just can't.
Goodbye.
Henry!
I brought.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help.
Tell me more about the situation. All right.
Goodbye.
Hungry. को डिवाइड कर देते हैं ना हम खेलें। इतनी क्या है कि घर पे तुम्हारे कट जाया करने हैं छुट्टी। ठीक है। नहीं, उसको कोई ज़हनी प्रॉब्लम होगा। ज़हनी प्रॉब्लम होगा या फिर ये है कि क्या जिन को सिर्फ एक ही टाइम मिलता है, शाम टाइम बस? जी ठीक है। तो सुबह टाइम वो छुट्टी पे चला जाता है। तो दिमागी तवाज़ुन बंदे का ख़राब हो जाता है एक बात, तो दूसरा होता है मसला, लेकिन वो हावी खुद पे कर लेना कि हाँ है, तो वो सही बंदा भी अगर खुद के ऊपर कैसे कह दे कि भाई है, तो फिर वो
Imagine that.